Stocks, gold, Forex, and even Bitcoin are all trading sharply higher this morning, a sign that the market sentiment has clearly shifted from gloom to optimism. For weeks, investors have been weighed down by headlines of political gridlock and a paralyzed economy, but finally, there's some good news. Late Sunday, the Senate passed a procedural measure on the deal to end the U.S. government shutdown. It's not done yet, but the bill now needs full approval from the Senate, then the House, and finally President Trump's signature before it comes into law. But if it's approved by Senate, it'll probably go all the way. After more than a month of bad news turning to worse news, missed paychecks, delayed SNAP payments, travel chaos, confidence has collapsed. Investors dumped stocks, they bailed out of all risky trades, including FX, fearing that the shutdown might drag on all the way to Thanksgiving, crippling the economy during one of America's busiest travel and shopping seasons. So today's progress is a breath of fresh air, and the markets are reacting exactly as you'd expect, with enthusiasm. But before we pop the champagne, here's what you need to know. The deal only funds the government through the end of January, roughly 2.5 months. In other words, Washington is kicking the can down the road. And the biggest sticking point, subsidies that are tied to America's Affordable Care Act, still hasn't been resolved. That vote will happen in December. And if it fails, the government could face another shutdown. In other words, it's not out of the woods. For now, though, the euphoria may carry the markets higher as traders price in relief and that the Senate vote becomes the House approval and Trump bill. But once that initial optimism fades, the rally could lose steam and smart investors will start selling into the strength. I'm Kathy Lien. Follow, subscribe, stay tuned, and trade smart. Also, check out our new trading newsletter. Link in the bio or the video description. Have a great week.